Yankees versus Blue Jays, ALDS. The first time these two teams have met up or are going to meet up in the postseason in MLB history. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm also nervous, though. Stayed up all last night watching the game against the Red Sox. If you guys don't know, that's even crazier because us two are in a different time zone right now. Should we even disclose the time zone we're in? Or
We don't need to disclose our time
yeah,
zone.
we
Just
don't
know
need to
our dicks
disclose
are up
that.
late at night.
But just
We're up
know,
late.
yeah, we were up late. Well, I was up late. You fell asleep. Well,
I mean, I
we were
was
both
up
up.
late for a
We were
little
both
bit
up
though.
late.
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing, and the reason why I watched the whole thing is just because like we both hoop. I'm gonna say we hoop overseas, but I'm hurt right now, so I don't really gotta like wake up. Like if I want to watch a game, I'm gonna watch a game. You know what I mean? So I'm going through a little injury, but my boy Dre, he's still hooping, so he kind of has to be smarter with his sleep schedule and all that. But
I mean, I'm damn near injured too, man. I don't got that visa
oh
yet.
yeah, he
Niggas got
came
games
he came
tomorrow.
and played
Not
because he
playing, bro.
yeah he came and played because he needs to get his working visa. But
Yeah.
so basically we're on the same time, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna be watching these games. Like we watch all
Regardless.
162. We're Blue Jay fans. We watch all 162 waiting for this moment. So we're not gonna miss out on these games, and we might not be watching the games live. But if we don't get to watch it live because of the time zone, or if we got something we gotta do, then we're definitely gonna like turn off our notifications and not get spoiled, and then watch it. And try not to get spoiled and watch it. But with all that being said, let's get into it, man. As a baseball fan, this is the matchup I want to see. Yankees, Blue Jays, like, what? How much better does it get than this? But as a Blue Jays fan, I wanted to see those Red Sox win, and I just think the Yankees are like the perfect team. They're they're built perfectly for the playoffs. They got home run hitters. We all know how that plays in the postseason. They got pitchers that get strikeouts. They got a great rotation going right now. Their top four guys are arguably one of the best, I would say, other than maybe Seattle and maybe the Dodgers in the majors. Their bullpen has potential. Obviously, they've got some big names in there, but some of the guys have been underperforming. And then their defense is their one little downside, but they're a veteran team. I feel like if they lock in, they can play some decent defense and not play like they've played in the past when we played against them, kicking the ball around like little leaguers. But yeah, man, that's first game one's on Saturday. I've heard some rumors that Will Warren's going to be the pitcher. If that's the case, I'm a
Mm.
lot more confident. But I don't think that's been confirmed. I feel like Luis Heel will be the game one starter. So I don't know. I'm nervous. If I was to make a prediction as a neutral, unbiased baseball fan, and my life depended on it of who's gonna win this series, I'm gonna pick the Yankees. I am. I think the Yankees are gonna win this series. Do I want them to win this series? Hell no. I do not want them to win this series. I want obviously the Blue Jays to go all the way. But when you just think about what I said before, and then the fact that we don't have Bo, I know it's up in the air that if Bo's gonna come back in the series, he's not coming back. He's not coming back. Trust me. Actually, I don't want to say I'm 100%, but based on what we've heard, I think it's pretty clear that he will not be back for the ALDS, and he will maybe be back if we make the ALCS. And even if he does come
And
back, he's been out for a while, so how good is he gonna be when he comes back? But I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a tough series, but it's gonna be fun to watch. So we're gonna dive into it, talk about some of the matchups, some of the things the Jays need to do to come away with the dub in this series. So Dre, you got anything to say, man?
you talk for a while, my boy. You
Yeah, I
talk
did.
for a
I did.
while.
I'm excited,
I
man.
gotta say some words. I
I
gotta say
got
some
carried
words.
away. I got carried
Hey,
away.
hey, 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 hey. Wait, are we live?
No, we're not live.
All right, we're not live. We're just recording.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh, by the way, yeah,
And
follow us on Twitch at Dresco And follow us on YouTube at
On
Drakesco as
YouTube.
well. Yes, sir.
YouTube.
Hey, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Like, if y'all are watching this, that might be the longest I ever heard in my entire life. This nigga talking on one thing. This nigga doesn't talk a lot. He's excited. He's
I
excited
don't.
for a good reason.
I'm excited.
When did we start watching the Blue Jays, bro? It had to have been like, when did I really start getting into that motherfucker? It had to be my sophomore year, like towards the end, would you say?
No, I would say
Or maybe my junior, maybe
freshman,
me and my
freshman,
junior.
freshman.
Freshman earlier.
Freshman is when I introduced you, but you weren't really a
Yeah,
fan.
yeah. Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
kind of like getting into it, probably like towards the end of
No, yeah,
freshman
your
year.
sophomore year, my freshman year.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
yeah, my
sophomore. It
bad,
was
my bad.
sophomore. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
your
yeah. It
sophomore
was
year. Yeah,
sophomore. Yeah, like in the beginning of my sophomore year, he was a freshman. Like I was starting to get to know him. We were playing the show. Yada yada yada. Year went on. It was a fucking hard ass year, fun
And if you
ass
don't
year,
know what
but
we're
hard.
talking about, we played college ball together.
Yeah, we
So
played college hoops together. And towards the end, like there were some dark days. I mean, this I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but there was times where, I mean, the times were dark, and after every day, we just watched the Blue Jays,
that
man.
was our
There
therapy,
were
man.
times it was our therapy. There'd be bullshit going on in practice, bullshit going on in our lives. We've been through a lot of hard times. The Blue Jays got us through that shit. It was just peaceful. We could enjoy the game. There's there's a lot of shit that happened. I endangered a lot. Lives were endangered. Skull knows about that story.
Yeah, that's a
Lives
story
were
for
in
another day.
danger. That's a whole thing. But through that whole time, he had the Blue Jays. Now listen, I know Skull came from an unbiased opinion that the Yankees are going to win, and the Yankees are real niggas. They're real niggas. We're gonna get into them. We're gonna get in there a little bit later. But I think the Jays are winning this motherfucking series. And it's not because of the metrics, because of anything. In the beginning of the season, when they started this run, I said it's a magical fucking season. I've been saying that. Now I do say it's a magical season every fucking year. But or I say something on the lines. If I see someone doing good, he's the next star. But I always had a little gut feeling in my stomach. These niggas were gonna get it together. Potential last year for Bo and Vlad. We'll get into that a little bit later. I think the fucking Jays are taking this one. They're gonna have to fight. Niggas are gonna have to come to the plate and really handle their business. Niggas
Yeah.
gonna have to put in work like they're ASAP Ferg.
Shout out to
But I
ASAP
think the
Ferg.
Jays fucking shout out ASAP. Shout out
Shout
fucking
out
that brown
Nav.
boy from
Shout
the
out Lil
dot.
Uzi, man.
I
But
think
yeah, man.
that it's gonna be a good one, man. Though we're gonna
be
be locked. We're gonna be getting coverage. We're gonna be watching this shit up late, up early. It don't matter.
yeah.
Energy drink, fucking Addy, no Gunna and Nietzsche,
And
whatever's needed.
if you guys want to get an idea of kind of what we do, we posted our reaction to Game 162 against the Rays. We're probably not gonna stream live because of copyright reasons, but we'll definitely record and then put a little like highlights of like our live reaction to like some of the biggest moments of the game. So we got a video out. Go check that out. And so we're basically going to be doing that for the remainder of the playoffs, and hopefully it's a long, long run that we go on. But let's get into this, man. This series, Yankees,
Hey,
Blue Jays. Wait, you got anything
let's
else
go.
to
We
say?
got no. I want to start off with something. I
All
want
right.
to start off with a particular player. I want to start with a particular player. I don't know if it's to the right or the left. I think it's on the left. It's not mirrored. That big ass nigga on the left of the ALDS sign, the biggest one, Aaron Judge. I think we should hone in on him to start off. To start off our analysis, I think we should
We should
hone in
talk
on him.
about Aaron first.
Yeah. Let's start talking about Aaron first.
All right, obviously Aaron Judge is the best hitter that me or Dre has laid eyes on in our time.
Pull up a little clips. Like go YouTube, pull up fucking Aaron Judge highlights so niggas can really understand what the fuck we're saying.
All right. And I think like he's like the Barry Bonds of our era for sure. What do you think about that?
I don't know if he's Barry Bonds level, but
I mean, he's not on steroids, so
yeah, he's not on steroids. So like just the way like how smooth the swing is, I never see him. There's a lot of hitters that come to the plate they're trying to hit tanks. They're swinging out their shoes. I never really ever seen this nigga swing out his shoes. Big, strong, and powerful. He's a sweet swing. Bat path looks great. Load is solid, compact. Gets the ball, gets out, likes to party out in front. Shout out Barker.
Shout out Barker from the Blair and Barker show, man.
He parties out front, and it's effortless. It's effortless, and he has protection in the lineup, and he has a bunch of OD niggas around him. Barry didn't have that. He might be more He might be more dangerous than Bonds.
No,
just
he's
because
not
of the
more dangerous than
lineup.
Bonds. He's not.
Oh yeah, he's not.
but when you talk about just like from a home run hitting standpoint and a guy that is feared of our generation,
yeah, he's like a comparable.
He's like the guy. That's the guy. He's the best hitter in baseball. He's the best hitter on the planet, and I think the way to go. Obviously, the Blue Jays. When we play them this year, we've walked them a lot, put them on intentional walk depending on the situations. But he has a lot of good hitters around him, so it's going to be hard to do that. I mean, 8 guys. I think it's 8 guys on their team have hit 25 or plus more home runs. So, and then also you got to play into the factor that he hasn't been the greatest in the postseason in his career. To me, I don't care. I'm still treating him the same, but that's just something you got to think about. I think that could be a little bit of just teams pitching him a lot more more careful in the playoffs and not giving him good pitches to hit. But I don't know. I mean, he can really change this series all by himself. Offensively,
he can't.
Look at this.
He's fucking smashing shit out like he's in a fucking Wii Sports Resort hitting balls with a goddamn Wii remote. And another thing, we're gonna get into manager things because Sko, he's more seasoned than that. I'm an inexperienced manager. He's an experienced manager when it comes to calling games because you just watch more baseball than me. There's an open base. Pour that motherfucking 4, nigga. Pour up that motherfucking 4. That. I might not be a manager, but I know. Pour up that motherfucking 4. Because if you don't, you're gonna be sleeping by the 8th. And that's a fucking Rich the Kid reference and Jake Crash. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Pour that 4. Because this nigga, I've seen it way too many times. Yeah. He's smashing shit. And it's like, look at the swing. Boom.
Now. That's in
like, keep on watching. I might have some fucking nightmares. Just get it off the screen.
Yeah, we're done. But yeah, obviously Aaron Judge is the best hitter in this series. And we just gotta be careful. We can't expect to shut him down completely. But I feel like we can't let him beat us at the same time. If there's an open base, regardless of how many outs there are, you put him on, in my opinion. Maybe not early in the game.
But later, yeah.
And it depends on the score and all that, but obviously Aaron Judge is someone we're gonna have to worry about. And I think who we should talk about next is like our big dog, man, or our supposed big dog, and his name is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously, Vladdy, he's had a good season. Let's not take that away from him. Hit close to 300, 20-something bombs. Thinking like 23 or something like that. But I think we can all agree that he's capable of much more. And I think this is his time to really make that statement. We all know he loves playing the Yankees. He hits well at Yankee Stadium. There's been a lot of talk around him, talking about how he hasn't got the big hits this year and where's the power. And I don't know. I don't know where the power's gone because 2021, 2022, he was different, man. I mean, he was hitting shit out with ease. And I know people like to say, oh, he was playing in the minor league parks and all that, but I'm sorry. A lot of those balls he was hitting in those minor league parks look like they're leaving anywhere. He was hitting the ball hard and hitting it far. But I think this is going to be a big series for him, and I think just based off the fact that him and Bo and the core, they haven't really won a playoff. They haven't won a playoff game in their tenure as Blue Jays, and this is a perfect opportunity. It's a 5-game series. It's not a wild card series. I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on him, except especially with Bo being out, less protection. But I was talking to Dre about it earlier this morning. There's no excuses. It's put up or shut up for him. And Dre said it. Dre said this morning off camera. In order for us to win this series, and I agree with this, he's gonna have to have a multi home run series. Not a multi home run game, but he's gonna have to have at least, I think, two or more home runs in this series. You think two? Two?
At least two. At least two. He's going to. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to make a name for himself. I'm finna make a name for myself with this one. He gonna have to make a name. He already has made a name for himself, but he's gonna have to make a playoff name for himself. Because if you look at, I mean, you missed 25 bombs, 8 niggas. What? On the
For the
Yankees?
Yankees, yeah.
That's
He
a lot.
he wouldn't even be included
That,
on that list if he
he
was on
wouldn't
the
even be
Yankees.
included on that list. That's a lot of cockage. That's what we like to call it.
Yeah.
They're letting their shit swing. In the playoffs, that's all you hear. A home run ball plays in the playoffs because it can get you quick runs. It's not gonna be like we're a team who we're not gonna win off the long ball. We're not the chicks dig the long ball. We don't hit it like that. We're a fucking excuse me. We make contact, we get on base, we put the pressure on your ass, we make you make mistakes. But Vladdy, our $500 million man, and the thing is, he has all the tools. He has all the tools that he needs. He just needs to get his launch angle instead of batting shit in the ground. For Vladdy, this separates Judge and Vladdy. If you just watch that video, I don't know if you want to pull up a Vladdy video, some of his swings, just to give a little
I
comparison.
mean,
We don't
the
have
thing
to
is,
do
if I
that.
bring up a Vlad video, it's gonna show his good
It's gonna show
swings.
us good
You know what
shit.
I
It's
mean?
gonna go
So
show us good shit. But Vladdy's swing, he like cuts down on the ball, and the launch angle is just not there. And also some of the approaches from Vladdy, oh my god,
as of
you
late,
would have thought that
especially, he's looking kind of lost. He's looking kind of
like
lost.
terrible, he's like a lost dog. He's like looking like me when I'm walking around this fucking mall with a bunch of shit that I can't signs and shit I can't read. I'm lost. I don't know what the hell is going on. This is what it looks at the play. Have your approach. Why in the first pitch are we looking like we're fucking sturdy youngin every single time when it's literally a breaking ball or fastball down the middle? Be aggressive, jump on some shit, elevate some shit. Shit, if he needs to swing hard or swing out his shoes to get that, he doesn't have to. He's so fucking powerful. He's got to lock in.
Yeah.
Regardless, he has got to lock in for the series. I have his jersey for a reason. I know that nigga can be great.
Yeah,
This is his time.
we know that his potential, man, and he's like I said, he's been great, great teammate, great guy to build your franchise around. But he definitely can give more on that diamond for sure. And he's been good defensively too. Been making a lot of good plays this year. He has won a Gold Glove, and I feel like yeah, he's been good. So just he's got to come up with those big hits and that extra. He's got to get that extra base pop back, man. All right, what should we talk about next?
I
Let's
think we
talk
should talk about like who, like X factors. Who do you think is an one X factor from the Blue Jays and one from the Yankees?
for the Blue Jays. I
Actually,
think
fuck the Yankees. Fuck the Yankees. Just the Blue Jays.
yeah, and the reason why I would say fuck the Yankees because I feel like the Yankees are gonna do what the Yankees do, but like
Yeah,
we have to dictate in order for us to win. We have to play our game and dictate like
dictate the pace of the game,
that's what I'm
how
saying.
the
In
game
basketball, you
goes.
would say like the pace, but
Yeah,
in baseball, since it's not, it's different than pace. It's more like the
it's
style.
like
It's like the
yes, the
style of game you
style, like
play.
the tempo or
We gotta
something. I
play.
don't know.
We gotta play our version of baseball. So it's all about us, really. And I think the first X factor is the starting pitching.
Mm,
I think,
interesting.
and I say that because when you look at our rotations and compare it on paper, I think you could say that the Yankees have the upper hand. Um, I think in the ALDS, usually the teams run out like four starters. So for the Yankees, you got uh, Max Fried, Carlos Rodon. I think Max Fried is going to be starting game two. I think what it should be, I think it's going to be Luis Hill game one, Max Fried game two, Carlos Rodon game three, and then Schlittler game four, and then who knows game five. And then for us, I think it's projected to be Gosman, who Gosman's our ace, but when you really think about it, like, is Gosman better than Rodon? Is he better than, like, when he's at his best? When he's at his best, he
Yeah.
is. But who are you trusting more? Like, look at what Schlittler did yesterday. Like, Schlittler was dominant, and Gosman just hasn't been that. He's had good starts, like in September, and he's carried the rotation as of late. But like, he also like has a tendency to not have a good start, and he's human. Everyone doesn't have a good start, but I feel like in this series, like we can't afford him. We can't afford him to not have a good start. We can't, because he's our best starting pitcher. So if he doesn't have a good start, and Bieber doesn't have a good start, now we're left with Trey Savage, who literally just got called up this month,
Be his third start. It'll be
and,
his third start.
and then Bassett or Scherzer, who Scherzer, he's great Hall of Famer, but he's old, and Bassett, who's just coming off injury, and wasn't pitching his best when he went on the IL. I could be wrong, but Bassett. One thing about Bassett is you're gonna get consistency from Bassett. So I like Bassett better than Scherzer in that fourth spot. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, the reason why I would choose Bassett is I like the way, like, I feel like he's a gamer. Like, I think Max is a
For
gamer
sure.
too, but the way when that nigga looks down, you can't really see on my camera, but that nigga looks down, he presses that little button on his belt. I know that that's a fucking correct pitch to be fucking thrown. And he does miss in the zone a lot, which I'm scared about. But I think his variety, especially like who will be our third starter? The
Your
one before
Savage,
him.
probably your Savage.
Yeah, like his Savage is like a fireballer type of like an overpowering. And like the next day to have like a guy who's really spinning shit, mixing shit up.
Just
I
changing
think
up the
that would,
look.
yeah, that would change up the look a lot for the Yankees. Like Chris Bassett's like really unique with that. Scherzer, like when he's good, he's good. And like people were saying, oh, he's like he's definitely in. He's definitely gonna be in the rotation. And that could be a thing, but Giancarlo eats him alive. The ape eats him alive.
For the eight, and just to clarify, we call him the ape for a
Yeah,
specific reason. It's nothing to do with his race. Listen,
it's not race. It's just the way
yeah,
how he stands. He looks
yeah,
like an ape.
yeah. He's so upright that his ass like sticks out, and he looks like an ape when he's standing up. But
Yeah, he looks like a silverback.
yeah.
He's goddamn built like a fucking silverback too. He's strong as fuck.
So yeah, we're gonna continue to call him the ape. That's why. But yeah,
Yeah, we're also both black, so
yeah. So it's
that
nothing. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, obviously the Blue Jays' weakness has been giving up the long ball, and the Yankees' strength is hitting that goddamn long ball. So that's why I didn't like the matchup with the Yankees. That's part of the reason. But hey man, we might if like, and I was complaining earlier saying why are we on this side of the bracket with the Yankees? Obviously, like it's the way it is, but like I feel like Seattle's getting the easier route to the
yeah
ALCS,
they are.
and we're the number one seed, and we're getting the harder route. But even if they were on the other side, we're gonna have to get through them regardless. So it's better
Yeah,
to just get it out the way now if we do, and hopefully we do. But from the pitching standpoint, I
I,
think we are at a disadvantage. But you never know if with the extra rest that we've had, if guys are gonna become rusty or if their stuff is gonna be better. And I think the winning the division and getting that time off really helped us, especially because we have a bit older of like a rotation, just to get guys off their feet and have them feeling good by tomorrow. So yeah, you got anything to say about that, or move it on to the next?
sorry, I was chewing something. I think so. That was your pick for the X Factor. My pick for the X Factor, it's like a dual pick. It's John Snyder and our pinch hitting guys. And let me tell you why. The pinch hitting guys slash guys at the bottom of the lineup. The Ernie Clements, the Nathan Lucas, he started at the bottom nine. The Nathan Lucases, the Miles Straw, the Davis Schneider. These type of guys on our team, they're usually the ones, number one, who start the rally. They usually start a rally. Most of the times for the games that I've watched, a lot of our rallies don't start like, especially in later innings, they don't really start at the top of our lineup. They start 7, 8, 9 hitters. Then they'll be on base for George to do his thing. Then Lucas Lucas continuing that rally, Vladdy finishing that rally. But that's all starts with those back end guys. And I think if those guys can continue how they've been hitting in that run and towards the back half of our season when we needed them, I think that's going to be huge for us. Because we're not going to out home run them, these guys. They have way too many guys for that. It's going to be on John Snyder to get the right guy in against the right matchup, construct the lineup properly, not having Addison Barger in the goddamn two hole.
I was gonna bring that up, but I'm happy you brought it up.
Yes, constructing lineups correctly so that we can get on those runs. Because the Yankees, one thing about them, I'm telling you, if we win game one and we can somehow get 2 games up on them, and we go into New York, their fans are going to be on their ass like white on right. Being ahead of these motherfuckers, if we get 2 games on them, I think we can sweep their ass. Because we're going to go into New York. They're going to be nervous. You get the ball and play enough on these guys with Judge running around and all these guys in the field. They did upgrade their fielding at the trade deadline, and they've been fielding, but they will fuck up. They're good for 1 or 2 errors in this season. I mean, in this series, we start those runs, we put pressure on them, we get balls in play. I like our chances. If we don't, if John creates a stupid lineup, we don't. Those guys in the bottom don't really start shit. It's gonna be hard because then guess what? We're really gonna be relying on Vladdy, and I love him to death. That's my boy. I don't know if I can. I can't like if I have Aaron Judge. I'm not. If I'm the Yankees fan and Aaron Judge is on with 2 guys on, I sit back, I'm kicking. I'm popping the candy in my mouth. I'm chewing that. I'm relaxed. I'm not even looking. I'm like, oh, I know what this nigga's gonna do. Vladdy in that situation, I'm locked in like this, looking at his every move. It's a level of trust. So
Yeah, I mean,
we
and
gotta pick each other up.
I'm gonna give John Schneider his credit throughout the season when it comes to like putting guys in the right position to succeed. I think he's done a really good job of that. But so when it comes to like platooning and pinch hitting, he's pulled the right triggers on that type of stuff. But he, on the other hand, he has made some questionable lineups for me, and obviously he knows way more than me about his team and all that. But I just don't understand. And it's only one part of the lineup. Really. It was two things. Two things. One, why Addison Barger was in the 2 hole when Nathan Lucas was also in the lineup at the same time. Just because like at this point in the season, I think like Barger started off the season pretty well, but I think like Barger's a swinging. It's an all or nothing guy. Like I feel like if no, I feel like it's the truth. He's either hitting the ball hard for extra bases or he's striking out, and that's because he swings. He's like that's his swing type. Like he's swinging for the fences. He's getting his A swing off every time. And guys like that, in my opinion, who don't really keep the line moving and don't really make a lot of contact, they fit better near the middle to the bottom of the lineup when there's guys on base. So that when they do run into one, there's like 3 or 2 runs, maybe a grand slam. But guys like Nathan Lucas, I feel like they need to be in the 2 hole. Like he has to be in the 2 hole every game unless there's a lefty, because one George, we know George, and I can scroll down here. We got like the projected lineup. This is what they have, and I like this for the most part. Like we know George is gonna be leading off, and we know Vlad's gonna be in the 3 hole. When Bo is here, he's hitting fourth, but he's not. And the fact that they have Kirk here, I like because
Kirkio.
I don't like Kirk
Sorry.
as a cleanup hitter, but I feel like he's the best option with what we've got right now. just because he's the best protection for Vladdy right now. It's not Santander. It's not Barger.
It sure as hell isn't Anthony
It
Santander.
it could be Varsho, but that's not
And
when you
it's
talk.
not fucking Dalton either. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
you need to do is fucking throw a high heat on them, and there's a 85% chance he's swinging and missing.
yeah.
As
So
long as you don't drop a breaking ball down low, right exactly in his his swing path, he's fine.
yeah.
He's an out. Sorry, I
So
had to say
yeah.
that.
I think Nathan Lucas is the perfect two hitter right now for this team. Um, he's been clutch all year. He never gets rattled. He's experienced. I mean, he's not. Doesn't have a lot of MLB experience, but he's an older guy. And to me, like just like looking at his at bats, like the eye test, like his at bats look good almost all the time, and usually always comes up with good at bats in big spots. So I I think Nathan Lucas should be our two hitter. And you got Vlad. I think Kirk at four makes sense, and then maybe instead of Santander five, I think Dalton at five would be better just to get that lefty in there. Um, and then maybe Santander six, Barger seven, Ernie Clement eight and on. So yeah, the lineup they have here is pretty good. I mean, I make a like I said have Addison probably hitting seventh, Dalton fifth, and Addison sixth. And other than that, it looks good. But what do you think? What do you think about the lineup and our offense and stuff like that? I
I
mean,
like the lineup. I mean, this is the lineup of our dreams. I mean, we talk about this all the
Other than Bo,
time. Yeah, other than Bo, hopefully he gets better. Give him something. Give that man a Yerky. Give him anything. Send him to the Mamacitas and the fine, beautiful, wonderful Dominican women in New York. Get that brother right because we're gonna need him. But I like this line when we talk about it. I mean, we got our fucking the guys who fucking swing it. I mean, I agree with you. I would put at the 5 hole probably Varsho because I don't know about Anthony Santander. He runs into a wall, hurts his fucking shoulder. He's basically out for the whole goddamn season. When he was there, he didn't look good. His at bats, some of the worst I've ever seen. And I've watched a lot of baseball and a lot of people. It's really bad. He's just swinging for the fences. His approach seems like it's nothing. He's missing. When he gets contact. I mean, when he was on the Orioles, I mean, goddamn, he was hitting a home run every time I watched him. When it comes to the Blue Jays, can't hit a melon. Dalton, I think for some reason, I think Dalton is gonna have a big series.
I don't think so
Dalton,
because I feel
Dalton
like
steps up in the well. It's the lefties. It's the lefties. Yeah,
for me
it
it's
is
not the
the lefties.
lefty, it's the velocity. It's the velocity, bro. And the lefties. You're
It,
right. The lefties. Freed,
it's
Rodon.
lefties and Freed Rodon. It's gonna be
And
big
then the
trouble for him.
righties, Heel and Schlittler, that
Yeah,
thrive off of throwing high heat. Like you just said
yeah,
before, that is literally like, like when they have hot zones and cold zones on like
yeah.
for
And
hitters.
on the show, yeah,
Not yet, and on the show, and even on like baseball reference,
like the
stat pack,
map it
yeah,
shows.
whatever,
Yeah,
bro. How cold, how blue you could put his cold zone of the high heaters, the upper.
look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
I
Look
never.
up Dalton Varsho. Just try it. Dalton Varsho baseball reference. Hot and cold zone.
I always put hot and cold zone. It should come up. Heat maps. That's what it's called. Fangraphs.
Jeez Louise. High heat.
This is actually a lot different than what
Yeah, I thought it was something. I thought it
I
was like
thought.
a
A
lot
lot of
different.
the red would be like right here, down and in.
Well, that is down, and then he's a lefty. Remember?
Yeah, but like right now, this is from the perspective of the pitcher. I'm pretty sure because look at the
Oh
plate.
yeah. It is. It is. It is. Okay. Yeah, I would think that too.
But
I think that would be where the red is and cold everywhere else.
I mean, is this just 2025? I don't know. He's been better this year. That's the thing. He
He
has been
has.
better this year.
Yes.
So, but usually, if he's not getting an off speed pitch in this quadrant of the strike zone, he's out.
Yeah, he's out.
But
He's out. He's
but
out.
but he has taken some balls the other way on outside pitches this year. He has.
Mm-hmm.
But like Slitler and Heel are gonna live up here,
Yeah,
man.
they're up. They live up there, like it's a guy. Their apartment is up there. Their
And
apartment is up there, man.
this is where he struggles. So you know
It
what though?
is.
It's fine. Dalton
But I
Varsho
have
is
a feeling it's like one of those feelings, like you get a
yeah.
little tingle. I think he's gonna have a good series.
Yeah, I
Could be
mean
wrong.
he has to play every day. He's the best fielder in
Yeah,
baseball,
he's the best
arguably.
fielder.
Um,
He's really good. Anthony Santander, man, we need him.
yeah.
Like the reality is, we need him, and if I'll give him 2 games, he needs to record at least a hit in the first 2 games. That's not asking too
Well, I feel
much.
like if you play him in the first 2 games, you have to just commit to him. It's one or the other. I mean, unless
You don't think you pull him if he has a bad first 2?
the thing, I don't think he's going to be a guaranteed starter. I think it's going to be very matchup dependent. I think if there's a righty on the mound, he starts. I think if there's a lefty on the mound, he doesn't start. Because right now, coming back from his injury, I've heard that he's way further along in his left-handed swing than his right-handed swing. So
Ooh,
he feels a lot better hitting lefty, which would mean a righty would have to be on the mound. So, and if there's a lefty on the mound, there's so many alternative options that we have, like Davis Snyder.
yeah,
So I think it's gonna. He's not. I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think he'll be
like a
starting when the.
like an everyday player type of
Yeah,
thing. He's
no, no,
more
no. I
more of
think
a
it'll just
platoon
be
guy.
when the matchup favors him, kinda.
All right,
Um,
that's fair. Fair.
yeah. So I don't know. I mean, what's another key with this series? We talk about the bullpen. We have to talk about the bullpen.
Yeah, talk about those boys.
So both both these teams' bullpens have had their ups and downs throughout this season, but I think it's fair to say that the Yankees bullpen is better than ours, just from like a who they have, like the names in that bullpen. But the thing about the Blue Jays bullpen is a lot of the guys, the young guys and the guys that we don't really expect to have been like coming up the biggest for us, and guys like Hoffman who are a closer, Sir Anthony early on when he and Sir Anthony and Louis Varlin when they first got traded kind of were a bit shaky, but they're both a lot better now. But Jeff Hoffman's still been kind of inconsistent. I mean, I don't know. I think the bullpen is going to be huge because I don't see our starters going deep into games. Like even Bieber's been pretty good, but he's led a lot of home runs. Like I think in his last 2 starts, he's let 2 home runs back to back, but then that's it. He goes like 6 innings, lets two solo tanks, and then that's it. So if he can do that again, that's fine. 6 innings, 2 runs, we'll take that. Turn it over to Louis Varland, Sir Anthony, and Jeff Hoffman. I mean, what more can you ask? But the question is, could they lock it down? And on the flip
Yeah,
side,
and
oh sorry, go ahead.
yeah, I was just gonna say, like for the Blue Jays starters, I have semi faith in them. Hopefully, I mean, it's your time to show what you're about. That's why we play. If you can come to fucking play now, when the fuck are you gonna come to play? I think the stars. I mean, because they got some dog. Like, say what you want about Shirley, he's a fucking dog. He's gonna be on those boys' asses, getting niggas ready. I think he's gonna be an asset for us in that.
Yeah.
Now the bullpen. I've seen a lot. Brandon Little a little bit shaky. I think we're a
I
little
don't
bit
trust
lacking on
Brandon
the
Little.
lefties.
I
I
don't
don't
trust
trust
Brandon Little
Brandon Little.
because
I mean,
the book is out on him.
yeah, just don't swing. Make him locate.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lefty's a little bit questionable for me. A little scary for me. The nigga who scares me the most, I'm sad to say, is Jeff Hoffman. I've seen him blow a lot of saves. Shit doesn't look. Sometimes it looks really good, but not consistently. And I mean, just compare that to the Yankees bullpen. I mean, they've blown shit too, but it's like they shouldn't really be like they got some motherfuckers. They got Bednard, they got Williams hasn't been that good. They've got Johnny Lasagna. They got a
No, I
whole
think
bunch of
he's out for the
motherfuckers.
year. He's out for the year.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's out. I mean,
But
they
they
got some
have
other
don't they have
motherfuckers.
Camilo Duvall? They
They
have
have
Duvall. They
Camilo.
have Duvall.
They
They
have
have Luke
Duvall.
Weaver. They have Tim Hill, and they have
They've
Fernando
got a lot.
Cruz.
Fernando Cruz. Yeah, they've got a lot. They've got a lot of guys who are consistent. I'm worried. That's the pitching. I'm worried, man. I'm worried.
Yeah,
But we beat them before. We've
that's the
gotten their
thing.
dicks before.
We're 8-5 in the regular season. 8-5, 6-1 at home. 6-1 at home.
We need that game one, man.
So this is the thing. Like, yeah, the Yankees are the favorite, and they're actually the I think they're the number two favorite to win the World Series behind the Dodgers. I think I could be wrong, but I heard something like that earlier today. The Yankees, it's unfair. Let's keep it real. Like they have all the money in the world, and the Blue Jays spend money too. They're one of the I think they're like top five in payroll. Like they spend money too, but the Yankees is on a different level. So like when you're playing the Yankees, most teams, if you're not named the LA Dodgers or maybe the Philadelphia Phillies, are going to come in from a talent perspective on paper at a disadvantage. But in terms of what's made this Blue Jays team good all year is their cohesiveness. They come
The
together
unit.
and they play hard, they play the right way, and we already know that Rogers Center is going to be rocking.
Oh
And
Lord, have mercy.
I've been Andre hasn't been to a playoff game at Rogers. I've been fortunate to be at one, and that place gets loud. And I was at a game where it was quiet because a man named Luis Castillo silenced the crowd for most of that game.
He was dealing like he was on the corner,
Yeah,
pushing weight. That's how he was dealing. But
game one of the wild card against Seattle. So hopefully, like those factors, we're gonna need those factors to come in and play a part. Like that home
this
field
is
advantage, the Rogers Center, the atmosphere. Hopefully, we can feed off of it. Hopefully, it can make the Yankees make some mistakes in the air. I mean, make some mistakes in the field. Hopefully, it can make the relievers come in, not locate. That's how we're gonna win this series. We need
yeah.
those factors to help us win, and it's just because
See,
we're at a disadvantage in when it comes to talent.
see, and that's a good point you make there, and that's why I really like this team because I've never seen a team where like a nigga like will like steal home on a wild pitch. I think George might did that one time, slid in that motherfucker, started perping. The whole fucking dugout is behind that nigga, bro. Everyone is together. I've never seen like I've looked into a lot of baseball dugouts. I haven't seen this type of cohesiveness, this type of like togetherness, and like in sports, like fuck baseball. I mean, forget baseball. Like just sports in general. When you got like a team like that, where like every every nigga is right, really like ride or die for each other, it's a different type of vibe. It's a completely different ball game, and that's the energy I get from the Blue Jays. And with in Rogers Center, with that bitch rocking, let us get to someone early. Let's get to someone early, and we gonna fucking see what the Yankees are really made of because they've crumbled like cookies in situations when they're down. They're front runners. I believe the Yankees are front runners. They love getting on your dick in the beginning, and they expect you just to throw out some shitter, save your bullpen, throw them in. They blast you 14 to fucking 4. Not us, and not in these fucking playoffs. Get on their dick early. We're gonna see what they're made of. I think they're gonna crumble like a motherfucking cookie if we get on them, especially in Rogers.
And that's the
Woo!
key. That's a good point. I think a big key is getting some action early, getting some early runs. That's gonna help our pitchers settle down, feel more comfortable, settle in. It's gonna make the offense feel more comfortable, not have to play catch up all the time. Even though we do that well, I think we have to make a really big emphasis on the first three innings rather than the last three innings because we're really good in the last three innings over this regular season. But we all know it's playoff time now. You're gonna be facing top end arms, so it's
Yeah,
gonna be hard. And the Blue Jays have done a good job against some of those top end arms, but you can't expect to do well against them forever. So I
yeah.
think we really, really have to, like you said, get on them early and kind of let the environment, let the atmosphere, let the momentum play in our favor. And if we do that, we can do it. I'm not, although I say the Yankees, I think the Yankees are going to win. It's more because of the fact that the Yankees have playoff experience. They were at the in the World Series last year, and we haven't won a playoff game. And not only that, we've been known to kind of, or some of our some of our bigger players. I'm I mean I'm gonna just say it, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I'm gonna say it, and I hate saying it because I love Vladdy, but to crumble in the big moments and not come up clutch. So, and I know, listen, they're professionals. I know it's hard. Baseball is a hard sport to succeed in, but with a guy with the amount of talent as Vladdy, we believe in him. That's all it is. We believe in his abilities, man. We believe in him. So it's gonna be exciting. Um, that's all I got. That's all I got. You got anything else you want to add before we finish up here?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just gonna be about who wants it more. And I think we want it more than these Yankees. They're fucking the big guys in town. They got all the money on. They got all the clout. Like they're gonna be picked to win the series. Like, but I think we want it more. I think George Springer, especially, he really wants to fucking win. Same with like a motherfucker like
I think
Chris
everyone,
Bassett.
bro, everyone.
Everyone really, really wants to win. We're just gonna see the lights are gonna be bright. We're gonna see how big your dick is.
Yep.
There's no hiding it. That's good. They get the rulers are out and the spotlight's on.
Yep.
The rulers are out and the spotlight is on.
And we're
Who's
gonna see if
fucking
that
came to play?
spotlight is too big. We're gonna see.
We're
All
gonna
right.
see.
We'll see, man. We'll see you guys. Game one, 4 o'clock Eastern time, but it'll be. Oh, I was about to say what time it'll be in our time zone, but I'm not even gonna say it. But Blue Jay fans, man. However this series goes, just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the series. Blue Jays versus Yankees. Home field advantage. Like you, you can't ask for this. Like
Yeah, you can't ask for more,
you can't
really.
ask for a better
As a
series,
Blue
man.
Jays fan, you can't ask for more. Home field advantage against the Yankees. Fuck the Yankees. That's a whole nother story too. But man, let's just go and get it done, man. We've done enough talking. We've done enough thinking about it. We've done enough worrying. Let's go see what these boys are made out of. I'm gonna be watching every single pitch like a goddamn hawk.
Yep, we will both be. We
So
will. So thank you guys for tuning in if you've made it this far. But it's hopefully Blue Jays, next time we talk to you, we're talking in the ALCS preview about probably playing the Mariners, but you never know. I think the Mariners are going to win, but you never know. All right.
you never know.